I say ramen. I'm kind of hood. We say, I know it's pronounced ramen.
No.
I know it's ramen.
But can't you say ramen if you want to say
Man,
ramen?
I say ramen all day. It's ramen noodles.
I know what you mean.
You know who I'm talking about.
If I'm hungry, I'm going to say, boil me up a packet.
We got, you know how, like, black people don't really do cold, though. We do cold weather.
Right.
But we don't do
you feel me?
Cold weather.
And not for long if we do.
Yeah. And I'm surprised that the U.S. has so many, black Olympians that are in these winter sports. We got about 7 of them. I'm going to just drop their names.
Nice.
Y'all look them up.
Nice.
And I've never done these type of events like short track speed skating.
Okay.
His name is Mamie Biney. Bro, what you doing?
Mamie.
But he out here.
Shout out to Mamie.
His name's Shiny Davis. He's in the long track speed skating.
Shiny. Spell shiny for me.
Shiny.
Oh, like Shawnee. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
With an I, he cute.
Oh.
But I'm not judging.
Mm.
We got...
I just imagine what those booties and thighs look like. I can't even see your laptop.
Erin Jackson thicker than a Snicker.
God damn, Erin.
She long track speed skating.
Damn, that was a dude.
No. Erin.
Damn, Erin.
Erin, we got Elena Myers-Taylor, who's in the bobsled.
All these motherfuckers sound like they speak English.
Carrie Jones. Okay. She's in the bobsled team.
We got, like, black English-speaking motherfuckers, not even just...
Asia Evans.
Yes, Asia.
It's either, like, Asia or Aja.
Okay.
You think it's Aja or Asia?
Is it AJA?
Yeah.
It's probably Asia.
I know Asia.
You know, her mama said, I got your Asia. It's a J, bitch.
And then check this out. We got Jordan Greenway playing hockey.
Wow. In the Winter Olympics.
We
have a black hockey player in the Winter Olympics?
Yes.
So how many men and women was that?
That was 7.
Wait, but how many men, how many women of the 7? Like more women than men?
We had, I think it was 4 women, 3 men.
Nice.
So,
way to represent. Black excellence, black women, black power.
It's pretty dope.
Black Panther on the way. I'm going to start saying Black Panther with the fist.
Yeah, it's lit. So
sure is.
I'm excited for it. It starts this week, so make sure y'all check out Team USA in the Winter Olympics, man. I ain't gonna never forget when Tanya Harding fucked up Nancy Kerrigan ankle like that.
Yeah, like me either.
Bitch.
And I think I just remember thinking, wait, why ain't Nancy Kerrigan? Why ain't Nancy Kerrigan skating?
Because Nancy was the one.
I remember that shit. Well, yeah, I have a little off-kilter politics, too. Definitely has something to do with 45, but more so just highlighting, like, just dumbass mistakes that him and his administration make in regards to, Black history. The New York Daily News reports that an error exists in a press release by the administration. The press release was in regards to the naming of the 3 people that he has appointed to the Frederick Douglass Bicentennial Commission. So the fun part about this is that I actually, again, visited Frederick Douglass's house when I went to D.C. a couple weekends ago and got a flyer and an invitation to come out and volunteer for the Frederick Douglass Bicentennial celebration. And the commission that was appointed by the president to celebrate the 200th anniversary of his birth. Frederick Douglass just claimed Valentine's Day as his birth date, FYI. He never really knew when he was fucking born. But so, yeah, the press release basically spelled his name wrong, girl. Like, everybody know Frederick Douglass got 2 S's in his last motherfucking name because when I was younger, I used to say do-glass. Like, that's how I used to remember it. And didn't know that there was a U in between the do and the glass. Like, that's just how I remembered his name. But how in the fuck are you creating a bicentennial commission and you don't even know how to spell his motherfucking name? And then gonna put this in a goddamn press release? It's almost like, so nobody proofreads y'all press releases? Nope. Or you mean to tell me someone proofread the motherfucker and the one proofreading didn't know how to spell Frederick Douglass's name? Black history is your history. If you don't know how to spell Frederick Douglass's name, you don't know where the fuck you're living.
Black history is everybody's history.
Real shit.
If it wasn't for Black history, we would not have a lot of the shit that we have. So Black history is everybody's history.
Lawnmower, cell phone. You probably listening to this show on an invention that a Black person made, brushing your hair with an invention that a Black person made, getting ready to go mow your lawn.
Henry T. Sampson,
Exactly.
John Albert Burr.
Let it know.
Lita Newman.
All them. So,
like his name.
just to let you know who is in the actual commission, though, Eric Madison Lowry, Naomi C. Earp, and Alveda King, who is the niece of Martin Luther King Jr.
Alveda? Really?
Alveda. Like,
really, Alveda?
Like, that's how you feel?
Wow, Alveda.
Yeah, because, I mean, low-key, everybody has been kind of, like, down her throat because all of a sudden she's, like, a Trump supporter and shit. But, bitch, yo uncle was Martin Luther King Jr. Like, the fuck? Anywho, but yeah, so that's all my politics.
This is your discussion topics. Discussion topics.
Okay, with Valentine's Day right around the corner, I decided that I wanted to talk about when a friendship becomes more than just like friendly. Like, how do you know when your friend is now like your boyfriend or your man? I mean, do you even call your significant other boyfriend if you're over 25? Like, I just need to know, me personally. It may or may not be something that I'm going through in life. But like, I want to make sure that a certain relationship stays a certain way. It grows if that's what it's going to do. But I also don't know, like, if that means I'm still single, if I feel that way. Like, what is that?
I mean, on some real shit, if a man wants to be in a relationship with you, they gonna say that shit out their mouth so that there is no room to be gray.
Right.
They just say it.
A real man, a grown man.
They say it.
Yeah.
I'm still a fan of calling somebody my boyfriend. I'm still a fan of that. I don't have any qualms about it because that's just what it is. I mean, my uncle got mad about that though. Like, Uncle Gerald, yeah, this is my boyfriend. That's your man friend.
Right. Well, see,
Okay.
I it's like my homegirl. She's engaged. She said that her man never said it. Her man never said, I want you to be my woman. It was just something that they knew. And then my homeboy said that he agrees. Like, every kind of girlfriend or relationship that he's had, it wasn't a point in time where he just was like, look, I want you for me and no one else. So, like, I thought men say it too. I thought it was a conversation that you had.
Yeah, and I feel like those two people are fallacies because you can't, as women,
Right.
we don't go along with some shit just to go along with it. What are y'all? Because that's the main question your friends gonna ask you, your family's gonna ask you, so what are y'all? So that's in your head, and you gonna ask the nigga, so what are we?
Not every woman's like that.
Not every woman, no.
Sure
but
ain't.
somebody eventually in a relationship is gonna want to know. They want something solidified.
So that's my point. Like, so that's the awkward, I guess, point of it, because it's like by the time someone is wanting to know what this relationship is, somebody is lost. Like,
exactly,
because I've definitely had the situation where it's like, okay, wait, whoa, like, yeah, we spend a lot of time together, yeah, we be having sex with each other, yeah, I'm not having sex with nobody else, yeah, I like you. But that don't mean that we in a relationship, and then I ended up feeling like I'm the jackass. Like, people would be like, you're so weird. Like, you're just emotionless. And I'm like, no. Like, we haven't even had no conversation about none of that. As a matter of fact, I will tell motherfuckers that I don't want that shit. Like, so I'm already under the guys like that. You already know.
So that means you just don't want a relationship. But however,
like, it's a relationship regardless of the title. But I mean,
right? It's what type of relationship though is the question that people want.
But like you said, you just explained why people title it, because other people need to understand what it is. Like you said, family, whomever. And I guess I just really don't give a fuck if people understand, and I don't give a fuck if people know, which is slightly different than not wanting people to know, which I feel like can also be an issue. I don't know. Feel free to definitely.
Yeah, so men.
Shout us out. Let us know.
When you are in a relationship, what do you say to establish the grounds of y'all relationship, the nature of y'all relationship, actually?
Yeah.
What do you say to establish it?
Yeah. Or is it just some vague ass, like, who else you fucking?
That's corny.
That's corny. And it's also like, a large part of the reason why I don't buy into this whole monogamy shit. Because is it like you just want to be my man, so I don't fuck no other men? Like, because I don't really feel.
Is
like
it about
you love,
ownership?
right.
Is it about possession?
Me, or is it about like some control?
Do you want to spend time with me, and you want my time to exclusively be yours? Do you want possession of my time, or do you want possession of my body, my mind? What do you want possession of?
Women too, though. Like, oh, if you're having sex with me, you can't have sex with nobody else, so that must mean that I'm your girlfriend. Like, no, bitch. Casual friendships get heavy when things maybe are a little bit more intimate than they should be. I don't know. Like,
I think most people are wired, and I could be wrong, to set goals and to see a return on their investment, whatever that return may be, whether it's tangible, quantitative, qualitative, whatever. They're looking for. I'm glad I did this, and there has to be a nia. There has to be a purpose, and so we do that in everything. As
just
people.
Be enjoying each other, like, and why can't people enjoy more than one person at a time?
Who said you can't? Those are polyamorous relationships.
Yeah, nobody,
you can do that.
Nobody, well, except for people who like subscribe to monogamy and all
so
that.
So you can't.
Shit.
So that's where the lies would come in. Right. A polyamorous person cannot be in a relationship with a person that's expecting monogamy.
Right.
And a monogamous person, this is the part that gets me. A monogamous person can't be in a relationship with somebody that's clearly polyamorous.
Right.
But y'all gotta quit lying to each other.
Lying to yourselves.
Polyamorous people get judged a lot, though. That's why they lie.
Society.
That's why they lie.
Especially if they're female.
Yeah, that's why they lie.
So, so I can identify with polyamory. I'm going to be honest with you. Literally, maybe 90% of the men I attract are like alpha males, and they just don't be going for it. Like, straight up, I try, and they be like, no, bitch, it's going to be me or nothing. And
so do you want to be polyamorous, or you just...
No, I don't. Like, again, like, I'm in a nice place right now. Like, I like everything that's happening with everyone that's involved in my life, and that's just that. I don't really need to title it or make sure anybody knows what or who I'm doing that.
I mean, you might be happy, but your friends are expecting answers.
So there's no plurality.
My only answers are to myself right now.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I love and I receive love and give and receive and give and receive over and over and over. And so...
Bitch, I don't want the connotation.
You know what I mean? Like, I just, so that's it. That's just where I draw the line. But I'm starting to try to think about things a little bit differently. I just don't want to... I don't want to...
is the anti-relationship woman thinking about a relationship?
So I'm anti-conformity, anti-monogamy, really. Like, relationships happen. I'm in them. Like, I'm in them now. I'm in a few now. I just don't like trying to put one relationship above all others. Like, if that's what it is, then that's just what it is naturally. Like, people will be able to see that. But hey...
Well, that's a good conversation piece. I mean,
Yeah.
Hope you got an answer. I think that was a good one.
Yeah.
Again, if y'all have any comments about that, please make sure y'all leave us some shit in the comments on the page. Make sure you hit us up on our IG. Check your TL. At Instagram, whatever, and let us know how you feel about it, or what did your boo say to you to establish y'all relationship status. Right. Like, what did your boo say to you? Or
did your boo say anything? Or what did you say to your boo when you were like, listen, I'm trying to get out this friend zone, though? Like, and again, remember, you can find me
fighting to get out that friend zone.
That's where I struggle. I struggle getting niggas to graduate. I don't really want y'all to graduate. Like, I just want more friends.
Friend zone niggas.
So you can always find me on Twitter at VSPink85.
For sure. And I'm always CeCe_McFly everywhere. CeCe_McFly. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Whatever. Check me out. And check us out, too. Check your timeline. Make sure y'all come correct every fucking week. And shit,
And if you're listening to us on iTunes, let people who have Androids know they can find us on Stitcher. And if you're listening to us on Stitcher, let people know who have iPhones that they need to check out this new iTunes podcast called Check Your Timeline.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and sign out, and we'll check y'all